Well, Deb Helser from Deb's Dogs is in, and she has got the cutest puppy, and I think this puppy has a story as well, doesn't he?
They all have stories, but him in particular, he's a miracle pup. I got a call that some people needed to surrender a sick puppy, and he had parvo really, really bad. So he went to the ER to another vet for treatment. It was touch and go for a while. I was really worried about him, but because of prayers and excellent vetting and lots of love, this is Finn. He's doing great. He was so thin, and look at him now. He's just such a good puppy.
He's so cute. Now, for people that aren't familiar with parvo, can you explain what that is?
Okay, parvo is when animals are not vaccinated. Puppies between 6 and 7 weeks need a full series, like 3 to 4 vaccines to keep them healthy. What happens is they don't succumb to parvo, it's the side effects. It drains their intestinal system. It's absolutely miserable. And some survive and some don't. Even with the best veterinary medicine, you know, it's just, they have a fairly new parvo treatment that we always get, and that seems to increase their chances. But yeah, it's tough, and if people, like I said, I just stress this. If you're going to get a puppy or have a puppy, please get vaccinations from the vet, because they are guaranteed by the veterinarian and the company, and they need it to keep healthy. Even if they're not around other dogs for some reason, you know, they might be carriers or something, they can still get it. And it's absolutely miserable for them.
Exactly.
Miserable.
Well, if you're going to bring a dog into your home, you want to make sure it's healthy.
Exactly,
and
right. Make sure, and like I said, I would say you don't have to have a ton of money to have a pet. Just make sure that you can get their yearly vaccines, keep them on heartworm, flea and tick prevention, and, you know, like I said, most importantly, love, but you got to be able to do those vaccines.
Right. Now, how old do you think this one is?
He's probably about 3.5 to 4 months
now. So
now.
not fixed yet?
No, he's not fixed. He will be, but we're just trying to get him healthy and start his you know, all of his vetting. So, but he's good. He wants to play with other dogs. He drives my dogs crazy because he's a puppy and they're older, but he wants to play. He's feeling so good. He just is such a cuddle bug. He just, oh my gosh, I love him.
Yeah, he looks like a cuddle bug. That face alone. I mean, if you could turn him around a little bit, because when you see this face, everybody, it's
believe he's a beagle mix. But
beagle and maybe something else.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
we
care,
don't care, but he's got some fairly sizable paws, so he'll do some growing. But he is very lovable. Loves to cuddle. Loves to give you kisses. I got him eating really good, and yeah,
exactly. So, but when you get a dog, you want to think about the kind of breed of dog, your lifestyle. If
if you don't have much time, don't get a puppy. There's tons of rescue adult dogs out there that need homes. The area's just flooded with them. So please do your homework. You know, maybe you don't want, if you have small children, you don't want to get a herding dog, because they like to herd and nip at the.
Or maybe you do.
They're not being aggressive, but that's just part of their makeup. So I wanted to, I told you, you know, remind people about the vaccines to keep your animals healthy. And then also dog tags. The last day is January 31st. If you tagged last year and you haven't tagged yet,
I think the price goes up.
Yeah, it goes to double, 44.
So
make sure you get those tags. Not only, it's the law, but if we find a dog with a tag, we can go to the auditor site, type it in under license, and you know, you can find, you know, get them home. So it's, you know, it's always, like I said, it's the law, but it's the right thing to do for your pet.
Right. And if somebody wants to get this dog or any others, just find you on Facebook?
Right. Or give me a call. You know, I've
Deb's Dogs.
Yes. So
just look at Deb's Dogs.
They can find me.
Yeah. Well, Deb, thank you so much for bringing him in. He is so cute, and I really do hope he gets adopted, and all those other dogs as well.
Yeah, we have a lot of cats, and we're trying really hard to get as many fixed as we can, because ultimately that's the only thing that's going to make a difference on this overpopulation.
Exactly.
So, Happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you. Thank you again for coming in.
Thank you.
All right. Well, don't go away, because medical news is coming up next.